Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. First of all, praised be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the blessing of the grace and we were allowed to be able to compile a working paper working this take entitled Kohlberg Moral Development Definition, Stake and Implication in the Process Learning. Okay, now introduce us Asyhar Muhibbunnuha and Nabilah Qotrunnada. We are of the group of 12 will present Kohlberg Moral Development Definition, Stake and Implication in the Process Learning. The first material will be delivered by our sister Nabilah Qotrunnada. So, Sister Nabilah Qotrunnada, time is yours.
Thanks to moderator for his opportunity. Definition of moral development. Kohlberg put forward a theory of moral development based on Piaget theory, namely with an organized approach or through the stage of its development have to order and are universally correct. Apart from that, Kohlberg to the process of thinking structures that underlie moral behavior. This theory holds that reason morals, which are the basis of ethical behavior, have six stage unidentified development, which is 3 level and 6 stage of moral reasoning according to Kohlberg. The first is morality before conventional, found on children preschool, partly big elementary school kids, more student junior high school, and a handful high school student. The second is morality convention, found on a handful of elementary students final level, many students junior high school, and many high school students, or stage 4 usually not operate before high school days. The third is morality post-conventional. It rarely appears before college. And sixth stage of moral reasoning according to Kohlberg. Stage 1, punishment or avoidance and avoidance. People make decisions based on what is best for them, without consider the needs or feelings of others. Stage 2, exchange of favors. Displaced people understand the advantage that others also possess the necessities of life. They might be morally upright, trying to satisfy the needs of others when even their own will satisfies the aids. Stage 3, good boy or good girl. People make decisions to do action, certain poorly to great fun other people, especially luminaries who have authority, like teacher, friends the same age popular. They care about maintaining relationship, friendship, through sharing, trust, and loyalty, and also consider perspective as well what other people mean people mean when correcting the decision. Stake 4. Law and regularity. People look at society as an act that is intense. One provides guidance for behavior. They understand that the rules are important to guarantee to walk a harmonious life together and believe that their job is obeying the rules. Although so, they are presuming the rules are stiff or not flexible because they haven't realized it yet that needs public change. The rules are supposed to change. Step 5. Social contract. People understand that the rules that there is a representation of a moral lot individual regarding that behavior deemed appropriate. Regulation is seen as a mechanism that is useful to nurture social order and protect individual rights. Step 6. Ethical principles universal, or state the ideal hypothetical only achieved a handful person. People are loyal and obey some principles abstract in the universe. For example, equality of all people, awards to dignity and human dignity, commitment to justice, and commitment to justice. That is exceeded norm and the specific of the rule. Thanks. I'm taking it back to the moderator.
Thanks for the explanation. The next material I will explain. The level of moral development theory presented by Kohlberg suggests that moral character is not a product of socialization or lesson derived from other cultures, norms, and things. The moral characters of Kohlberg, his development is influenced by the development of reason as expressed by Pagan. Not all individuals have reached the level of moral development as expressed. The effort that can be made in developing morals relates to the values and attitude of youth is first, communication that is dispensed with information on value and morals. A child can be encouraged to make it more active to listen to adults as to how a person behaves. Youth are also given opportunities in family discussion and participation in group work. And the second, emphasis on a conducive environmental factor are a concrete manifestation of the value of life. Religious value need attention. Religion teach good conduct and bad behavior. Psychology, guidelines to religion are included in the final. And then factor affecting moral development. Developmental research have identified some factors relate to the development of moral reasoning and behavior. First, general cognitive development. High moral reasoning, advanced deep reasoning, regarding moral laws and noble values such as equality, justice, human rights, human need, deep reflection on abstract ideas. With this to some extent, moral development depends on cognitive development. For example, children who are intellectually gifted are generally more likely to think about moral issues and work hard to address injustice on the ground, local community, or the world in general rather than their peer. And second, use of ratio and rational. Children are more likely to benefit developmentally moral when they ignore the physical and emotional harm it causes certain behaviors toward other people. Explain to children reason for certain behaviors to be unacceptable, to focus on another person's perspective, known as induction. And then three moral issue and dilemmas. In this theory of moral development, Kohlberg stated the children develop morally when they encounter moral dilemmas that cannot be adequately addressed using the level of moral reasoning in that time. Believe that moral dilemmas can be used to advance the level of the child moral reasoning, but only incrementally. He theories that the way children go from one state to the next is by interacting with other people, whose reasoning is one of the most to stake above their state. 4. Feeling of self. Children are more likely to engage in moral behavior when they are thinking that are able to help others. In other words, when they have a high self-understanding of abilities, they make a difference. And then implication of Kohlberg's theory. According to Licona education, the three aspects of the human personality are: first, morals, knowing, and second, moral feeling or attitude, and third, moral behavior. And then in moral knowing, there are 6 things to be goals from teaching. Number 1, moral awareness. Number 2, knowing moral values. 3, perspective taking. 4, moral reasoning. 5, decision making. 6, self knowledge. Okay, well, so that we can explain. Thanks for your attention. If you have questions, send them via comment. Thanks you for all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.